where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind now I know where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether we're alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the blood on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my texts, she and I left them red.
Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Monday. It is a beautiful week here in Illinois, April 15th, 2024. The Indoor Farmer, episode 131. Let's go. What's up, SteveO? We got Siir SteveO in the house. I started this right at 31. I don't know if you realize that. I'm not sure if I did. I want to take credit for it, but it's just because I was a minute late. That's all. That's all it was.
10
But, how's it going? How's it going?
Good.
You've got some. We got you on the thumbnail this week with items from this week. So we're going. We're getting there. Guys, hit that like button. Share us out. I see a lot of people already doing so. Thank you very much, guys. Very much. I appreciate that. Let me go through a couple of housekeeping things real fast. I appreciate everybody's participation over on Locals. I did get a bunch of people's numbers out today. So if you haven't gotten over there to get into that post, get in over there and get your number for this week. I did get a bunch of packages out. Congrats to all the game night winners. I still have to get through all the private messages to get your codes and get you hooked up with the sponsors. I did put out the post though. I'm trying to do this post every week, and it's got this week's date on it. The post on Facebook with everybody's tags and congrats and all the winners and all that stuff. I really hope that everybody will interact with that post weekly and get it going. I know SteveO's on there twice. He was a sponsor and he got to win. Actually, shouts out to Joe Kelly for passing it forward. And yeah, it was a fun night. So bear with me. I had a rough day. I don't know if some of you saw the post. Yeah, I was having some kind of stomach thing going on today, so I didn't get a chance to get to that. But it's funny, I took the dog for a walk. I was going to go for a little run, and I was about a mile from my car, and I was like, oh my God, it feels like a bag of nails and nuts and bolts are like rolling through my gut.
Yow.
What's happening? And I'm like, let me just get back to the car. It was
outside trying to enjoy the beautiful day, and you got to end up feeling bad. That sucks. I'm sorry for that.
She got a good walk out of it, though. I mean, but not as much as what she can handle. She's got that energy.
Sure.
So, guys, we got a lot going on this week. I actually, even for me not being able to do the work I was trying to do today, I got a bunch of pictures still of what's going on. My potatoes are going insane. On the cover, it's got flowers. Those are potato flowers. I almost cut all that off last week. Remember?
Yeah.
That was a no-no. We don't want to ruin the top. Yeah. With potatoes, you can bury them more from the bottom up if you have room, if you have some way to do that, but you don't want to actually top them or cut any extra foliage off, because that is what's producing the potatoes. I've gone back and forth with it a little bit. Some people will say that you get a different different strength of potato. It's like less starch and stuff like that. So you can do it for different reasons. Let me get my pH going over here though. Told you before the show, I got excited because this week we've been testing this every week for the last 2 or 3 weeks without me adding any pH down. Mm-hmm. So we kind of just seeing what happens when I add in more RO water to the system, to the aquaponic system.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this after 1 week of adding about a cap full of pH down a day. I think there was one day that I maybe forgot to add any. I actually got some good pictures of the 180 back kicks in the light this time too. So we're going to see some nice, pretty bud, although the leaves around it aren't so pretty.
Oh yeah.
Pull that up here in a minute. And of course, guys, we got that certified segment coming up after my little section here. Let me find a spot for this. All right. It jumps in at 8.2 right off the bat. And it's fallen 8.1. It's fallen, but yeah, I don't expect it to be. I might have to go a little bit more heavy-handed on that, on the pH down and stuff like that.
Well, at least every week it doesn't, without any pH up or down, it wasn't jumping up crazy to kill your fish or go into the 9s or something. So
it was inching up there, but I think since I was in that, because I was taking 10 gallons out a week to give to my plants, but now I'm almost in the flush zone where I just need to go straight RO water with them. I'm going to be taking out less of that water, but you're going to see tonight how there's a bunch of plants actually now growing, and that's going to help to equal the system back out.
Okay.
That's the idea, because what I had was all I had was basil in there. That basil plant was enormous. It is enormous, but that's all I had in there to like help to take out the nitrites and nitrates. So it was getting overloaded without more plants in there. Even though I was taking stuff out, it didn't matter, or not enough, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull this up. Just going to go in order.
Now, I don't know if I've asked you this or if you've answered it before, but perfect pH water seems to be 6.2 to 6.4 to feed our plants, right? But can you have a tank that low though with fish in it that live?
No.
Okay.
No, and I've actually we've had people argue this point before that they would rather around 7.0. They actually like that. My RO system comes out right at 7.0, which is ideal for some people. It's different depending on what you're using, though, like depending on what kind of soil, like living soil or, aquaponics actually can go a little higher because the fish need it to be a little bit higher. So I would say I'm probably comfortable with a 6.5 to 7, even though that might be on the lower end for the fish. They're pretty hardy, and there's so many of them, and they're pretty happy in all other respects. So if I could try to get it to where it's floating between around a 6.8 to 7, that seems like a pipe dream right now. I'm just gonna have to keep up with the pH down. Also, that Calga that you got some of, I'm actually thinking of getting some of that. I need to talk to the folks at Supercharged, but that they said I could put that right in there with the fish tank, and that should help with that. That also would help with the pH.
Wow.
As well. So it should be good for a lot of things. But yeah. Hello, guys. I hope everybody's having a great week. Hit that like button, smash it if you will. 10 likes in the house. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Appreciate it. All right, let's pull up a few pictures I got. So here's kind of a
look at those taters.
I mean, I've. This was actually today. No, maybe not. Yeah, this is today, I think. I might have the wrong folder open, but that's okay. I'm not sure.
And the basil's up there towering over everything too.
Yeah, the basil is back there behind it, and you can't even tell if the basil is basil and not potatoes. It's crazy. So I'm actually going to go backwards to a different folder.
Okay.
Because I opened the wrong folder. Thanks, Dolores. Dolores, I saw you and a couple other people comment over on Locals. You commented on other posts, different posts, and you said, "Hey, I want a number," and I'm like, "Well, that's not the right post." So if you guys will look back at there when you get a chance, sometime it's pinned at the top, and so it shouldn't be hard to find. It's got the dates and everything, and it's a picture of me with my new haircut that I posted on Facebook. That's trying to stick a picture on there each time. Anyway, just a moment for me to remember to tell everybody. But so here's the second potato stalk. So this isn't even the older one, and it's already flowering too.
Wow. The
older one is flowering. Okay, here's a kind of an underneath view of the potatoes. Like they're going crazy. I mean, look at this branch over here is growing up over to the fan and keeping the fan from spinning.
Oh God.
So I don't even know what I should do about that necessarily, because I might have to get another yo-yo to pull it over that way.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Look at the stalks on that though. Damn. I mean, compared to last year's
I've never seen this. Yeah, this is
ridiculous. Yeah,
this is much bigger than I've ever seen. I'm not sure what a potato farmer gets outside in the fields. Like it probably lays down and kind of vines around everywhere. Yeah. So here's the older one. Yeah. So they are in full bloom. This was yesterday, a couple days ago. I took this picture.
Look like little daisies or something.
Yeah, I've never seen potato flowers. So many things have flowers on them that we don't really think of as a flower.
Yeah.
And that's
last week when I saw those little, I was like, wow, is it trying to grow little potatoes in the
Right.
air or something? And now look, it was flowers all along. Okay.
Yep, they were buds. I wonder what you can. So I don't know a lot about it as far as like, can you plant these buds? No, like some flowers are like that is the seed, is the flower part, you know.
Yeah.
Mama Rochi in the house. Hello, Mama Rochi. I was logged in as Master Rochi. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fun. It's kind of out of control though, to the point where like the lights, it's not even catching all the lights sometimes. It's kind of going crazy.
Wow. So the bees would like that if it was outdoors. So
Right.
I suppose that's the purpose, right? Pollination.
I'm not sure though, because potatoes, you know, they're a root vegetable, so they grow. They could keep growing if you just never harvested them. You know, they would grow more underneath.
Good point.
So I'm not really sure what the flowers are for on plants that don't need those to. I don't know. Is there a male and female potato? I got to go backwards a couple. Okay, so here's my back kicks. So you can tell that the leaves are really like, I mean, the plant is draining its own energy to produce buds at the same time as was still trying to recover from other issues. So it's never, I don't think that these leaves are never going to look good. It's just going to be time for the harvest here shortly. I can't even see what these things are. Hang on.
Well, when I was talking to Nancy Wallace on my show a little while back, she mentioned that it's good to try to starve the plant in late flower from as much nitrogen as possible and have the yellowest leaves possible. She said that you get the maximum amount of THC out of the plant if you harvest it at the right time, of course, like normal. But
I actually had a good result with that, with the what was that? The strawberry, what the hell was that? I grew the big one. Yeah, the straw nana. Man, I forgot. The straw nana was like looking just like dead when I harvested it. But I had Joe Kelly, shouts out, helped me to process it, and it turned out to be some really good concentrates. So like I don't have any problem with the way it looks. Actually, it's gonna be good stuff. The buds might not be the biggest, but they're not terrible. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Autumn? Hello, Autumn. Mama Rochi said, I thought the flower was nightshade. It's oh, you thought that's what that was? No, it's potato flower. Yeah. It is nightshade. I knew it. So I didn't know it was nightshade, but I did know potato leaves are poisonous. You cannot eat the greens of potatoes.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, you don't want to eat these. So I took a picture of this like sort of deadening sweet potato leaf. And I have that every now and then. It's when I see it, I'm like, oh man, spider mites, what's going on? What's going on? And I look real close. No, that's not what's actually happening. They just kind of some of the potatoes kind of do that. You'll have like the regular potatoes do that. Some of the leaves will kind of yellow and die, and it just kind of goes through. And then I make sure to treat it with Prime Superior. I got to wait till the lights go out, but yeah. So there's a different picture before I uncovered more of the flowers. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them underneath there.
Oh yeah.
And then around there. And I also saw a whole bunch, like another section of the same plant. What's funny is the stalk is kind of skinny all the way at the bottom when it's going into the ground. And then it just keeps getting beefier and beefier as it goes up. It's crazy.
Shit.
What's up? We got Country Boy Weeds over on Rumble. I appreciate you guys, your efforts over on Rumble. Rumble is actually growing pretty good. We're sitting around 370 something subscriber or followers on Rumble. And Rumble is definitely a good place to have for a backup in case we get booted from places that don't like our content, like Facebook. So I like pushing that. But also looks like X is kind of becoming a bigger thing, but it's always changing so much. I see that you're over there more now, and it's just it's one of those things. It takes a long time to kind of get eased into because we were on Facebook for many years. You know, it took us many years to even get to that point on Facebook. All right, so here's another one, and you can see the difference in the coloring that's normal from flower, and then you see like the darker the spots and stuff. That's where the deficiencies were from before, like this here, like this. I don't know if that's nitrogen burn or what, but for pretty much it's on its end home stretch. I think this last Friday was week 4. Might have been week 5. I think it was week 4 though. So I think I still got 3 to 4 more weeks left to go. Yeah, this looks, you can see this a lot better than last week when I took the pictures in the dark. That's kind of all. And this was actually a few days ago. So if I took it now, they might even be a little beefier even.
Sure.
Yeah, they won't be a lot of giant nugs, but they'll be pretty.
Well, what I like is the amount of colas that you've got going there. Like you said, they may not be huge, but they're all big top cola buds at least.
I did go out of my way. Yeah. Do you do more of a lollipop?
I lollipop, but at the same time, I'll top the plants too. So
that's what I was trying to do this time. I'm getting better with the trimming through. So trimming is different throughout the life of the plant. And what I have been getting better with is leaving less of all the garbage stuff in the way when it goes time to harvest, because it just gets in your way later, and it's so much easier to take care of it on its way. So here's a lower picture. So not only are those ones up top getting insane, there's probably like 20 different like little pops, little ones coming up from the ground, like new ones. I don't know what's going to happen if there's even going to be any soil left. It's just going to turn into potatoes, the whole bin.
I know, right?
There's even, I saw like this one here. That's actually a brand new one, little sticking up from the ground. Like, yeah, there's at least 20. And then you see the difference in the leaves. This is a sweet potato vine. Okay. And then here was probably a stupid idea, and I really mean this. I took these plants, these little greens. Those were what was growing in my cannabis pots. I think it came from like soil, or I don't know what they are. Probably just weeds. I stuck them in here, took them out of the cannabis. I'm probably just going to throw them away, but I thought I'd see what they are. Almost look like tomatoes. I doubt it though. Probably just weeds. Never you ever have that come up? You ever have that happen in like a bag of soil from the store?
I don't think so. Not that I can remember.
Maybe that's not what it is. Might have come out of the worm castings even.
Oh, true.
We got Lisa May in the house. What's up?
Hey.
What's up, Sandy? Sandy, shouts out to Sandy playing in game night last night for the first time on screen. Thank you very much for playing. Yeah, see, so like I see stuff like this, and that's what, that doesn't look good. But the lightening of the green leaves, those are not bad. And then you can see some that are kind of like crispier. That one there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
And the only thing you're giving it is just the water from the tank, right? No
worm castings. They get some worm castings, and they get they were getting some banana tea, some banana water. Not much. They got like 1 or 2 times of that, and then also the Prime Superior, which isn't going to help them grow, but it does help them, last through the rest of the cycle.
Yeah, so, those brown rusty spots. I've been told in the past, or not told, but I've seen other people ask about it on forums, and usually the advice is magnesium deficiency, which might make sense if you're not adding any cow mag.
Yeah, I'm not. I heard that the worm casting should help with that, but I'm also not putting in a ton of worm castings. It was like every other week I put in like a bowl full, not a cup, but like it's a blue plastic bowl I was using to scoop it out, and so I was putting that in each one.
Well, you only got what, 4 weeks left, and you're chopping anyway.
Yeah, if that even. I mean, I might even chop a little early if I'm just going to process.
Yeah, keep an eye on it. Just let them get cloudy with. In a second you see any amber, chop it right there. Just get them.
So going. Lisa May says it looks like it had some major deficiencies, but that's because those were the experimental plants. I'll go back here while we're talking about it. These all had spider mites. I went through multiple tests to try to see what would help. And yeah, I'm still gonna flower them, or I'm still gonna get some bud out of it. So I'm happy about the whole situation.
Yeah.
I think we learned a lot.
A lot.
And I couldn't let go. So I'm glad I'm gonna get something out of it. Okay, so this was that volunteer plant, and you see it's already not loving, and might be the pH. Oh, you know what? Darn it, we need to try this again. I forgot to keep an eye on this.
Oh, did it turn off on you and everything?
It's sitting at 7.3.
Well,
That I can be happier with. I also did put a little bit in. Well, I don't know. I'm not liking it. It's not changing as I move it. So I might have to go rinse this off and retest it later. Give me a second. Shut it off. Turn it back on.
I hope that mine is still good. It's been stored for well over a year. It was a Blue Lab pen that I paid good money for, but I'm sure that solution that you stored in dried out in the last year and a half. So I hope mine's still good.
Do you have RO water?
No.
Or do
And
you
our
remember?
tap water is disgusting. So we buy all of our water, and I just use it out of the jugs, spring water, and then I pH it. Because you got to remember, like I don't have 10, 15 plants or anything. So I can actually buy water for, a couple bucks a week. No big deal.
Okay, so it did go to 7.0 in the air, and then it jumped back to 7.3. I'm gonna do another test on it later, but I am hoping that's the number. I'll be happy with that. All right. So yeah, this volunteer plant is not loving life. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how to test what it's missing, what it needs. Was it just because this was during the time I was lowering the pH? So maybe when it first grew up, it was growing up in like an 8.9, or something like that. This maybe will help after I keep it down there. I'm not sure what it is, so I don't know how much I will care about it, but I would like to see something actually grow in the system.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tasha? What's up, Gerald? Joe said he had to kill his blueberry clementine.
He killed it.
What happened?
What'd you do to it, Joe?
Was it mice? I can teach you about those. Yeah, was it something we can learn from, Joe? Come on now. Okay, I did take a close up. Here's your close up, guys. That doesn't look too bad, huh? For coming back.
That's good. Yep.
Coming back from the mites. I mean, they're sticky buds. I go in there peeling off the crappy leaves I don't like, and my fingers are sticky when I'm done.
And the color on the leaves is just its fall colors with
right. Well, it's a combination. It's a combination of that
with
plus
yellow.
The browns. Yeah. Not the mighty mites. No, it's a different root rot. Oh, see, root rot's another one that I've not seen yet. I'm excited to tackle that one. I've heard that peroxide, a solution with peroxide and water will help with the roots. But yeah, what do you guys think? Not terrible. Got some nice nice hairs, nice sticky hairs all over it.
Pistils. Yes, sir.
What's up? Smoking, choking, nerd roping in the house. Paul, I'll have to get a hold of you still, brother. I just had a rough day, but we need to get a hold of Paul and get some keep him on the game. All right. I don't want to move on because I feel like that's the best close-up picture. Oh, here's another one. See, it's not a big bud, but it's a pretty bud.
I like it. I mean, it's definitely recovered. It was good that you didn't just spend all that time and, like we thought just a few weeks ago, let's just get rid of it. No, let's not. And you're going to get something out of it. And, all the stuff that we've learned through this grow, I think this cannabis grow, we've definitely learned more than.
Oh yeah, it's going to carry me on to being more confident with the next grow, because if I keep having these issues and not learning from them, that's really the problem. What's up, Colin? How you doing? Joe says, I think the water got too hot because it ended up smelling like rotten eggs. I tried to use that. Oh, the peroxide, and it didn't help. Or it did help, and looked and smell of the roots, but the plant just went downhill fast. And, worse and worse every day. Yeah, I guess the peroxide can help clean the roots, but I don't know if it's going to make them come back or get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Elisa, I'm hoping that next time could be a, fully, we'll knock on wood, normal harvest. But I can guarantee you, SteveO, that there are still some growers that would have said to get rid of it, even right now, would be like, no way, never, like, look at it. Like, they would be like, nope, wouldn't touch it, especially the more commercial side. I don't mean because they're stuck up, but more like just because they have that sort of perfection level that they're always trying to get to. Joe says took away the smell and looked way better, but the plant just kept going downhill. Wonder if there was something else that was a problem. You said the water might be too hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to use chillers with a lot of deep water culture and the way Joe grows. What's that called? Not aeroponics. That's what it's called. I think you have to use chillers and stuff, and they're expensive too. I looked into them. Wow.
All right, I got a few more in another folder here. Let me pull that up. All right. Yeah, so that was the more like wide shot that I took. Yeah, look at this. It's like blocking the fan. And that ain't just some little branch blocking the fan. Look at that. It's like, and funny, their leaves pop really easy. They pop off, like they break easy. But yeah, this central stalks are getting crazy. Like if I might be able to look at the bottom, see, I mean, it's almost too wide for the yo-yo hooks to hook onto them. But then at the bottom, they just get skinny. It's hard to see, but I just take my word for it, I guess. I guess this one here, this one that goes over, that's the big one. And then I can't really get to the other one, but the other one is going insane too. The other one has branches going way over here, and it's got branches going back this way, and then it's got this branch over here, and it's all coming off of the same stalk. And then the main branch up here where the flowers are, like, that's all the same potato. They are reaching. They're not just stretching for light either. I mean, like, look down here. These look pretty hardy at the base, base. Yeah, you can see this leaf here is kind of just every now and then you'll have some that kind of die off, and it's not, I'm not seeing any issues for now anyway. Now somebody said maybe I have too much nitrogen, so I have been just giving them some water from RO, so just RO water for a couple days. I only water them every few days. They don't need a ton of water. The last Rhizon was okay. Is Rhizon a strain name, Elisa May?
I think she might be meaning rosin.
Oh, rosin. Okay. Look at this. This is actually, I put this in the details. This is probably the most exciting thing for me this week.
Shit, look at there.
A store-bought pineapple. Is that a worm in there? Oh yeah, worm taking care of business in there.
Oh wow. Okay, good eye.
I'm not sure if that's a worm or not, actually, to be honest.
I don't know about that. It might be. It kind of looks like it.
It could be just more roots trying to grow out.
Well, look at all the little roots in the middle that are starting to fuzz up and come down too. Never mind those big ones you see, but you got a bunch of little ones there, don't you?
I wasn't sure. It kind of looks like it did, but when I first started, other than the big white ones that are obvious. To your point, maybe these are actually growing too. I didn't look very long. I only picked it up long enough for a picture and put it back in there because I didn't want to hurt anything. So this is super exciting. Do they take years to grow? Probably, Joe. That's all right.
Yeah.
I have years. Let's with all with good Lord willing, I got years to go, so we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting a pineapple anytime soon, but this is a tropical fruit, and I should be able to grow stuff like this indoors. you know.
Same.
It's exciting. The first time I tried this, it didn't work.
Wow. I mean, you got some good roots in just a week. Since last week, I mean, they really, those two big ones right there.
That's true. It's only been about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that you only get one pineapple out of the plant.
Oh, okay.
You only get one, and I'm not even sure. I'm not sure how you propagate more pineapples. Maybe if I split this up as I see roots or something. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look into it as I learn about it. It's just another project, right? Now, as you can see over this way, I talked about it last week how I took these pieces of plastic screen that the ladybugs come in from the package, and I cut it up into little squares, and I put it in front of that water there. Now it is kind of causing some of the water to back up, which makes that exposed to sunlight or with the grow lights, which will cause more algae growth. But I did get a bunch more algae eaters last week, so hopefully they're helping to keep it up. But I don't know if I took a picture or not, but this screen, there's like 3 layers of screen there, and it was doing its job. I took it out, rinsed it out. It was like all caked with gunk and stuff, and so it was doing its job. Okay, so this lettuce is kind of wilting for some reason, but yet the roots were down there in the water. So I'm going to monitor this, keep an eye on it. It was one of my lettuces that were growing in the pebbles, and I just kind of put it up in the water only, see how it goes. Chris Buddha or Buddha. Is it Buddha or Buddha? What's up, Chris? How are you? Here's a different one that's starting to kind of turn purple. A darker purple lettuce.
Okay. I've seen that in the spring mix type of salads Kelly buys.
Yeah, but it's the same as the other lettuce I have growing. So I'm not sure what is going on. Maybe this is actually just getting more nutrients because it's in the water instead of in the. So I'm not sure. So here we go. We got 2 pepper plants growing right next to each other. I may have to separate those out. If I separate one out, I'm going to put it in a pot and grow it separately, and you'll be able to tell the difference. The peppers that are in the system with water all the time will get enormous. Like the plants itself, they'll produce a lot more peppers. If I have a pepper plant in a pot on the side, I won't end up watering it enough. Like it can have all the water it can possibly want where it's at now. That's the advantage of hydroponics and aquaponics. It's kind of a constant watering, especially for plants that like it. So here's another pepper plant by itself. So this one's going to be real nice in a good spot. I'll have to keep it out of the downspout there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the lettuce. I've been actually pinching the lettuce off, throwing it in my salads with the basil and lettuce. They're not very big yet, but they do get bigger. This is kind of a cut and come again too. I can just keep chopping off lettuce and then it'll keep growing back.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with this though, man. Might have to start. I don't want to chop anything off of it yet, but I might chop that off. I think it just has. The pH was too high. That's what's going on there.
It's almost, you can see the timeline. You know, it gets better at the top as your pH started to come back down a little.
So some of these roots started growing out the side of this hill that I have inside here and creating new ones. So there's 2 there, 1 there, 1 over here. And then, of course, the ones that you see that are obvious. There's going to be a lot of potatoes in this thing. Or I don't know. Actually, I might run into a problem where I can't harvest them all at the same time.
I was just thinking, what if it's just one big fucking 10-pound potato? You know what I mean?
Potato. It's got a face on it.
Hell yeah.
So maybe, I'm not sure. I might have to just at some point do a harvest without worrying about the little ones that are growing. Just like get in there and see what's up.
Yep.
I'll just have to do it. Oh, here we go. Look at that. I'd say it's doing its job. That little.
I was going to say it's catching shit. Yeah.
I don't really need a heavy filter in the system, but this will help a little bit alleviate some of the solids. Yeah. It's looking tasty, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely catching shit. But then again, it's growing a little algae from the light getting there.
But also that stuff that it's catching is kind of like the stuff you want in the system. It's like it's part of the breakdown of all of the stuff. So I'm not sure if I should be doing this or not, or maybe adding another container into the system in order to be more filtering, because you kind of want this, like that bacteria growing in there to help convert all the fish waste. So I'll probably still do this because the system's pretty dirty. So I'll just kind of do this for a while. But for the most part, you kind of want that. The muck stuff is like, that's the good stuff that you want. So I'm not sure, really which way to go with that. Ohio 420 our friendly 420 2020 420. What's up, bro?
What's up, Gabe?
Are those worms or something? No, that's just the stuff.
Is it catching some peat moss still squeaking through there, maybe, or no?
That might be it. Yeah, because I had a lot of that in there, but it did. It does kind of dissipate over time, to dissolve. All right, that's actually the last picture I had. I was thinking that maybe after the certified segment, I can pull up my phone and go do like a little live walkthrough. Hey, what's up, Doc? But
Hey, Doc.
With that being said, guys, make sure you smash the like button and share us out with your friends. And it's that time again. Wait, what's this forbidden? Oh, no, that's not you. This one. Hey, it's that time again. Make sure that you share us with a friend. That rhymes.
That's a good fucking picture. We took that at Herbal Essence. Is that what that was?
Herbal Roots Canna Fest, which
Damn
we'll be at again this year. Anybody that wants to come see us with our own booth. Anyway, that's another story. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get this taken care of while you get started.
Right on. Hell yeah! Well, it is Monday, April 15th, and it's tax day, but it's certified time right now. Get your taxes done before midnight, everybody, by the way. But good stuff this week. I actually got out and got some stuff done. I've been spending time outside, and it's been nice. Today, as a matter of fact, I got the seeds out of the paper towel, and I got a little video, well, actually two of them here, that I'll show you guys. That's going to show you what I did today. Outside, basically, here, let me, I have to bring it up a different way. I forgot. Let's see, share screen, got it. Window, boom. All right. There we go. I just had to make sure I got the volume off real quick, everybody. Basically, I was outside. Let me see if I can mute it. There we go. All right, play. We were outside today. We were grilling and chilling, having a good time. And I thought, now it says it can't find it. What's that all about?
Grilling and chilling.
Look at that. Okay. Let me try it again.
Share the file directly in instead of sharing in your screen.
Yeah. I tried that and it wouldn't let me do it. This was the only way it would.
Huh.
Isn't that weird? Let me
try open it with a different program you're using. It looks like window or media player. Yeah. Try a different program. Typically, media player is picky about the file format.
Okay.
I use a couple other ones. VLC.
There you go.
Hey, there you are.
There we go. I got to turn off the volume. I think we would. But yeah, we were outside. We were grilling and chilling today. And I thought, why not bring that down? There you go. why not go ahead and get the seed started? Basically, you're gonna watch me sit here and fill up 10 cups. I've got the two different types of seeds. I got the purple cookie dough, and then I got the Candyland. Both are homestead heirlooms, and I got some really nice tails on it. Um, Once I got these cups filled up, I put them on a big tray and brought them back up to the grow room because it's still going to get cold and rainy at night, and I'm not going to just, the wind will blow the cups over. I don't have a good way of getting them out into the sunshine, and or I'm not up at dawn in order to get them outside. And as everyone knows, it's important to make sure that they get more than 12 hours of sunlight until you are ready to flower. So, that's very important. But yeah, that's really it. I also have a video showing you me actually starting a seed. So I think that this one's done. I think that you don't need to sit there and watch me do that forever. Let me bring up the other one real quick.
We got to remind people that not all the work is sexy. It's not all quick and easy. Sometimes you gotta sit there and fiddle with something and then try it again. And
Yeah.
What were you using? You're using I had the picture of it up on the screen, but
I'm actually using Coast of Maine seed starter, and everybody knows that's pretty good stuff. It's got all the fish and everything in it too. It's basically good up to almost the 4th week. You probably like it. I'm gonna leave them in solo cups that long, and that's what I do anyway, at least 4 or 5 weeks. But I've got to wait for the last frost anyway, and that's probably a good 3-4 weeks away. Maybe not, because sometimes it's not getting down into that frosty area, but I'm still, it'll stun them. And I want to give them these outdoor plants. I want to be monsters this year. I'm going to run 4 of them outside, and I'm going to pick the best 4 out of these. But this is what I do. I just make about half of my pinky nail of a divot in the soil.
You're not on the screen. Hang on.
Oh, am I not? Oh, my bad. There we go. Now we're just that little bitty divot right there. And then I use tweezers because I'm just always so afraid to even touch the taproot with my oily or dirty fingers, which makes no sense since I'm putting it in soil, I guess. I'm talking about dirty fingers. But the one thing, though, that you, in my opinion, that you always want to make sure that you do, though, is have the taproot going straight down when you plant the seed. Someone told me a long time ago that if the taproot hits something hard and it has to make a turn, then that's when it'll stunt for a while. So you're best to just try to have it in the looser dirt, trying to go straight down. And then you'll see all I do is I just sprinkle a little bit of dirt on top of it. Do not pack it. Do not do anything like that. And then just give it a light spray of water. You want to keep it moist, but you definitely don't like the way it looks right now. If it sat there like that all the time and I was watering it to where it was that wet, it would probably kill the seed. That's what it's happened to me. I don't know, maybe you guys do it more, but I don't keep it wet. Let's just put it that way. But I do every day give it a spritz and make sure that it's damp. Also, I have clear cups that I put on top of the solo cup, like a little humidity dome once it starts to pop out of the soil. And it's cheap and easy to do that.
Yeah.
And my light is 18 inches above the canopy of the cup, and also I have it at 30% power on my light right now.
What kind of lighter is this one? It's not the agro.
No, I don't have one of those yet. Mine is a Spider Farmer SF4000 is what I have in the big tent.
Let us know in the comments, guys. How do you like to start seeds? I like I do the float method, and I started this last one. You know, that one in my cannabis or in my aquaponics system, I might be able to take that out. You know, transplant it, make it healthier.
Yeah. Well,
are you doing that on your laptop, SteveO?
Yeah, I did. I wanted somebody to film it for me, but everybody left, and I forgot about it. But
you need to get you a tripod like I have. That's probably would be a good idea.
Yeah, I do actually. I have a little one. Yeah, that was the one I left outside. But.
We need to get you a bigger one. We'll figure that out. But yeah, it's still, you can still tell that no one's that a person's not standing there filming you. But it is a little bit easier to not have to hold it. So is this after you watered, or no? This is the second one.
Oh no, it's the same video. I just replayed it while we were talking.
I see. Yeah.
Okay. But remember, just sprinkle the soil on top. Don't tap it or at all. Just sprinkle, just so it's covered, and that's all you need. And that's enough water till tomorrow. Absolutely. You know, the soil is definitely not. You know, it's good stuff, so it's going to hold it. But
have you thought about trying hydroponics?
I have actually. That was the video I made last week that got deleted. I cleaned my deep water culture buckets and all of the system because I'm going to use one of them to grow that CBD plant in my 2x2. And so, yes, actually, I don't have that ready yet, but they're clean and they're ready to go. I am going to get that started soon, and that'll be a whole nother thing, because then I can show you guys how I set up my deep water culture bucket.
What'd you clean them with? Did you do like a bleach, or what did you do?
Actually, yeah, I cleaned them with soap and water. I like to use Dawn, and the original Dawn, the blue Dawn, none of the fragrancy stuff. And I clean that out real good, and then I use about 2 little capfuls of bleach to a gallon of water, and then I cleaned it out that way, and then completely rinsed it. So, but just that little bit of bleach, just 2 capfuls. Some people say 1, but I go with 2.
Well, okay, yeah, because I feel like if you've got a bucket, say, that's been sitting for a year, like I don't imagine that a lot of things can be still living in there. You know, if I mean, I don't know, like there are, right? So like I feel like a good like sanitization with the bleach is good, but so for me, I guess what I'm getting at is when I water my plants and then I clean out the drip pans, I don't scrub them with soap or anything. I just rinse them out and try to rinse out any like film or scum or anything that's in there, and then I put them back in the drip pans. But then between grows, I think it'd be a good time for me to do like a good soap and water and all that. But I just don't know if I wonder what other people do. Are you guys doing that every week, rinsing those out and washing them, and then I just don't see that. I that's the most annoying part to me is after I've watered, then waiting like whatever until the later that day or the next day to come back, move the plants, take the risers out, empty the because then I might have a full, like the drip pan might be all the way full, and I'm sitting there trying to pick it up with 2 hands to dump it into a bucket. Then it just gets everywhere. Well, not always, but there's a good probability that I'm going to make a mess in that situation, and I just wish I had some other way to do it.
Well, what I went and got, Waylon, was this big mat, and it's a boot mat that you can get like at Farm and Fleet, or I don't know if you guys got those, but it's just a big
rubber mat,
hard rubber mat,
yeah.
And you can actually carry the damn pot on the thing, slide it out of the tent. That's what I like to do with mine.
That would be better than I worry about scooting those plastic drip pans around, because especially on the concrete floor, I'm worried about rubbing a hole in them, You know, I mean, I don't want to. They're not that expensive, but the drip pan is not something I should be replacing that often if I'm not like that rough on it.
Well, drip pans are good for checking your runoff too.
I don't ever do that.
Me either. When I first started growing, all the information that I got, I mean, I was at first, I was checking every last thing, trying to dial everything in, and then I come to find, man, you can't really, the runoff situation, especially, I guess I never got a grip on, so I've always just ignored it. But how many of you guys in the comments check your runoff?
This is crazy, Rose. I can't hear you either.
What? I can't hear you.
She can't hear us, but I can't hear her either. Rose, if you could speak up a little bit. No, I'm kidding. If anyone else is having these issues, please let us know. But I'm pretty sure we're good to go on our end. We've got 36 people plus whoever's hanging out on Rumble. Let's check out the Rumble right now. We've got 16 awesome people hanging out on Rumble right now.
Nice.
Get on over to Rumble. Anybody in the Facebook chat, head over to Rumble. I'm here right now. Hi, Rumble. Exclamation. As about 20 exclamation points. Yes. There we go. Sounds good. Margaret says sounds good. Okay. Perry can hear us.
We love our Rumblers.
Oh, your Rose says her volume was down. That doesn't explain why I can't hear you, Rose. There's something going on. Loud and clear. Awesome. So I got derailed for a second, but yeah, no, that's good. We should do maybe a little spinaroo for people. I'll start setting that up. Is there anything that you are waiting on for the CBD? Have you talked to Philip on that? Is there anything that he's waiting on, or?
No, I don't know really what's going on there anymore. I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks. That's all. Yeah.
I mean that's an answer. I mean, what else can you expect?
I should get back. Yeah.
I am doing a number spin. Elisa May is here, and she's the only person that could not have possibly gotten in on the post. So I'm going to go over, look at our number of people on the post, and then see what our max is. But that's basically all I had for my section here, and I think you're about there as well. I might get on my phone and go show off the plants.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm excited though, because I got 10 plants going right now, and you know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh shit, SteveO, you got some work ahead of you this summer, and you need to get up off your ass and do it. And this is going to hold me accountable. And all the stuff that I've learned since the last time I grew a little over a year ago, I'm actually pretty excited, because I feel like I know so much more now. But it'll be how I apply it, and let's see if you guys can watch me kick ass, or you can watch me screw it up, or both, one or the other. Maybe I'll do
either, man. Just getting back into it that much with how many plants?
Well, there's going to be 4 outside, and I'm going to have 5 inside.
That's what I did when I was 2 seasons ago. When I first got in this house, I ended up with 9 plants. And it was not easy juggling, man. So I think just take it easy. keep in mind that maybe you will have one that doesn't look great anyway. Maybe you can just leave that. Or the outside ones, man. You can't put them in the ground, can you? There, that might be.
Well, I could, but the animals. I'm going to get that groundhog trap, though, and I owe him one. I'm going to relocate his ass. Get out of my yard.
I need to plant, Rose says. What do you do, Rose? You're going to plant them outside in the ground, or here?
I think he has an indoor setup, but I'm not sure about outdoors.
So Elisa May, I am going to give you, you're here right now. So, you're definitely one that participates. I'm going to give you number 14. And anybody that wants on this wheel, you have to go to the pin post at the top of my locals community, the indoorfarmer.locals.com. Anybody watching on Rumble, feel free to head over there. You guys have that button right underneath there, join button, goes right to it. But yeah, we're going to do a spin for my locals members.
Rose, is it indoor only, Waylon?
There you go. So what are you using some living soil, Rose?
I know she uses food for sure.
Nice.
Yes.
Does anybody, if anybody wants to come up, I mean, we're probably going to be a little bit of a shorter show tonight. I'm not feeling the best, but if anybody wants to pop up for a few minutes here, we got, 48 people hanging out. So come on up and hang out for a few minutes. Let's see, I got Lisa on there. SteveO, I'm not sure if you got in on this. I got Dolores. If you're watching, you commented on the wrong post. You'll have to go back in there. I got Corey. I got Margaret. The last two. Jess. I got Sandy. I got Val. Perry, you're in there. Trent, you're on there. Michael Gray. Rick. Falconer. I'm still not sure who Falconer is, but you're number 3, brother. William Z. Got you number 2 today. Leslie, you replied to someone else's comment on the right post, so I went ahead and gave you a number. You're number 11. All right. I'm not trying to, spend an hour on this. I just thought we would do this to pass a little bit more time for the night. I actually have a pretty good review for you guys tomorrow. It was a market that I went to, and I tell you what, I could not even get to half of the vendors. I took a lot of pictures and I couldn't even get through because I ended up talking and having conversations with a whole bunch of the vendors, kind of explaining what I'm doing. They kind of tell me about what they're doing. And then by that time, it was time for everyone to leave. And I was like, damn, I didn't even there was just so many. So tomorrow's review is going to be fun. I am here. Did I make the number list on the post? Dolores, you'll have to go to the post. It's pinned at the top. It says number post for 4/14/24 until, and it says 4/21/24. It gives you the dates, and it's pinned at the top. It's got a picture of me with my new mohawk haircut, faux hawk they call it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Margaret was the last one to post in there. I will give you a minute, Dolores, because I did see Dolores comment on a different post. So I know she's making the attempt. I can give her a minute. I guess we'll have a little puff here. I'm trying to, my throat is hurting from all of the rough housing I was putting it through this morning, but the medicinals do help. They do help. Here, let's do this for a minute while we get. What's the link to the site? Margaret has it right here, Rose. I'm not sure where you're watching from, but if you want to go to the indoorfarmer.locals.com, it's my subscription site. You can also subscribe on Facebook. You got SteveO has subscriptions and myself.
Thanks for posting the link, Margaret.
Yeah, I think that goes directly to my
post comments. Yep.
The comment or the post that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
So I was listening to some spaces over on X, and they're thinking about making it where you cannot post on X unless you pay. Not for the blue check mark, but you'll pay. And they were just making up numbers like even a penny a year would be more than what some people would want to get their wallet out to do. You know? So that was the controversy of the topic. Like, would people actually do that just to post, or would some people just say, nah, F that, even a penny, so we're going to see. They're constantly trying to do things over there. They're trying to make things better. We don't know. Timothy, hello. Can head on spin it. Dolores, what's wrong? We want to get you in there. You did. I can show you how to do it. I think I know what you did. You did something similar to what I've seen before. The at the top of your Locals app, you can either be in your news feed or you can go to my community, and you might not be actually in my community at the right spot. So I'll give you a minute here. It looks like SteveO got in. Oh, you commented on game night, okay, and then
Game night
Timothy,
rocks.
right, and then Timothy just got in. I'm not seeing. Okay, there's your comment. You're going to be number 14 or 15. Lisa May, you were 14. And then
Dolores says she's not on there.
I am not on there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. Aren't you, Stony D? Pretty sure that you are.
Isn't that what we nicknamed Daniel? Stony D.
Yeah, well, she's on here too, and I'm pretty sure I saw you comment recently. Timothy, you are number 16. 16. All right. And then I'm going to add them in. 15 and 16.
Ding.
You can't find it, Dolores? Theindoorfarmer.locals.com. Theindoorfarmer.locals.com. That's me, Stony D. I saw you in there, Dolores. You're in there. I know most certainly you are in there. If I can maybe, I don't know if I can show you on my phone, but let's see. I might be able to show, like I want to show you the way it looks for you. So you might be at the top. It would say my news feed, and over on the left hand side of your phone, there's a little button that you push that opens up your side menu, and the side menu will give you any communities that you're joined in, and that top one would be me. And then boom, you're in the community. Is that very top, the very first post is a picture of me, and that's the one. It's this picture of me in the car. Boom, very, very top post.
Yep.
Hi, Janet. I am stoned, she said. It's okay. We're in no rush. I mean, we're about an hour short on the show tonight, so we're kind of just hanging out for a little bit.
Sandy, you have to comment in locals. Are you a locals member? That's why he wouldn't give you a number. You got to be in locals.
Oh, she's got a number. You got a number, Sandy. You are. She's on locals and on the Facebook side. You are number 8. You're number 8 this time, Sandy.
There you go, Sandy.
Gerald, I think I got you too, bro. Or maybe not. Gerald just hit like on it. Maybe he's commenting as we speak. So
you're number 8, Sandy.
Oh, there you are, Gerald. I see you. You're number 17. See, this is it might take me a few weeks to get everyone used to it, but I'm gonna probably do maybe 3 spins a week on this. And that's gonna replace my monthly giveaway that I was having trouble having time to do it and making sure I did it whenever. So this time, the way this spin works is depending on your level of subscription is what your prize will be. So if you are a higher number or higher subscription tier, I should say, then you get more back out of it. So
Madison Rose is asking if she has a number.
You do not, Madison. Hello. If you would like a number, you most certainly can have one if you go and subscribe over at theindoorfarmer.locals.com for $2 monthly or $20 for the entire year, which is what most people are doing now. And you can also subscribe on Facebook if you'd rather do that, and that's $2.99 a month. So it's actually almost half price if you go over to Locals, which is a subscription platform. It is they pay me more of the percentage rather than the big cut that they take out on the old Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I got Timothy, I got Gerald, so I'm caught up. If anybody else is coming, I think we can give you a few more minutes. I want to see Dolores in here. We're making her. We're gonna force it. Dolores is like, I'm too stoned over here. Leave me alone. Nope. Nope. We got you. I got this. I'm trying to get there with you here. Let's see how this feels. Guys, remember to rinse out your pieces, get new water. Can't leave it in there.
Thanks, Timothy. You liked to tag this. Thanks.
Thanks, man. What do you win with the spin? Elisa May asks. Well, Elisa May, for instance, if you are a basic member, I'm going to give you $6, which I think someone won last night and I did not get your money yet. I forget who that was. I kind of, like I said, was a little off today. They sent me the Cash App. I just have to go back and check it. I think it was William Zuckerman. Yes, I will get you paid. William Zuckerman gets $6. That's 3 months of subscription right there.
Hell yeah.
I might have to tweak that. I don't know. Maybe it should be $5 because if you are a pro member at $5, you'll get $12. But if you're a super pro member at $10, I said 20. So I might have to change that. That the percentage isn't correct all the way across the board. I'll figure out the most fair. But I'm trying to just give you, a couple about 2.5 months worth. So maybe $25 if you're a super pro member. About 2.5 months of subscription is my thoughts on that. If I do that spin 3 times a week, 12 times a month, it's not bad. Guys will probably be coming up all day long.
Rose, I put the link on the screen right here for you. There you go. Just go. Where does she have that posted? She should be able to click on that, right? If she goes, is it on the Indoor Farmer?
She's not. She doesn't know locals at all, so she's trying to figure out how to find.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
So it's a different website, Rose. It's not Facebook. It's actually called. It's theindoorfarmer.locals.com. LOCALS.com. I installed it. Do you have to make a password? Dolores, honey, you are in there. I promise you. I will find you. Just made a comment the other day, and you said I'd like a number, please. Let's see. I'll even pull it up. Stony D420 left a comment. It was on the picture of me with the Country Boy Weeds bucket hat that he's been giving out on game night. Shouts out. Stoner D, I'm sorry, not Stony, but Stoner D 420, that's you. It says, please look for the new post with this week's, or no, that was me telling you. You said, I would like a number, please. Thanks. See you soon. This was 18 hours ago, so I know you are in there.
You're welcome, Timothy. Timothy's thanking us for his Grow Fan box that he won on Indoor Farmer Game Night.
Yeah. That was the speedy certified delivery. We're gonna give Dolores a few minutes while I smoke this bong.
Sure. Yeah, you're definitely a member, Dolores. So we want to see you get your benefits. That's for sure. You
may have gotten in on the computer and not your phone. That's very possible. The website's a little bit easier to navigate, in my opinion.
Me too. I like it a lot better. I get on my browser instead. Yeah.
A lot of things we forget that so many things were originally and are still more so a website than they are an app. The app is just like a side thought. Like there's a lot of apps now that's all they are, apps. But all the major sort of websites that we use, they started off as websites, not as an app. YouTube, Facebook, all these things are actually better accessed on the computer. Almost all of them. X is a little bit different. X actually, you lose some things by trying to use the website.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Sean? How are you, bro?
I noticed there's a lot of different content on there too. Like as I'm scrolling, there's like a lot of cool stuff. Like a lot of live stuff that I don't see as much on Facebook. Facebook's a lot more. I notice a lot of advertising as I scroll versus.
They put you in boxes over there more. They get you. They wall you off into certain areas. Janet, what's up, Janet? This is a sad comment. I'm trying to figure out why you haven't won on here.
Your time is coming. It'll happen.
You'll have to get into the giveaways though in order to try to win. That's going to be the hard part. I do one on Wednesdays, every Wednesday. if you ever come through. Siir SteveO does one on every Thursday. So there's always a giveaway for just anyone in the audience. And then on Sundays, actually Thursdays, I do one for anyone in the audience, and also on Sundays. So I do 3 a week, and SteveO does the one on Thursday. So that's 4 per week that I can tell you just from us two that you could get into. And then also Grow Fam has 5 or 4 other creators or 4 other shows besides our 2 that also have free giveaways for anybody weekly. So definitely worth a shot to get in there.
Your best chance to win is on game night by far, because I mean, man, he's giving away 15, 20 prizes a week that you could have a chance at, depending on what team you're on and stuff. I mean, I'd join locals and get in on game night.
Rose says, never mind. I'm not sure what you mean, Rose. Are you, were you waiting on us for more help? I mean, I'm always willing to help you. If you want to check it out afterwards, you're always welcome. I'm going to pull it up real fast because I have a couple of questions about it from audience members. She said, which picture am I talking about? So we are going to show it directly.
I'm going to send her the link and she can just click it. I'm going to say
Margaret's been putting it in the chat, but they might be on opposite Facebook pages at the moment. Okay, view as member. Okay, so we're going to pull it up. We got time. I looked, but it didn't come up. So you type in locals.com. Locals.com is the website. I'll even
there you
go to the so I'm in the news feed now. We're just gonna go straight to locals.
Do you still have that video that you did?
Mm-hmm. So there is a tutorial pinned at the top of my page as well for anybody that wants to get in, because it's not something just for tonight. I mean, you definitely want to get in for another time if you're interested. So yeah, this is Locals, the website. It's the Indoor Farmer. I'm sorry, not Indoor Farmer, just locals.com. It's a website, LOCALS.com. And then you can create your login for free and all that good stuff. And all you got to do is search for Waylon. Actually, type in just Waylon and see what happens. Hey, I found it just by typing in just Waylon.
First one.
All you got to type in is Waylon. Boom. Yep. And then you can sign up. You can log in. This is just to get you in the website, not for the payment. And then you go to the website, or then you go to you get in there, and that will give you the spot to become a supporter.
243 members. Holy shit. I only have 1. Country Boy, shout out, brother. Country Boy Weeds.
Those are not subscribers.
Oh, okay.
Those are definitely just people following for no reason at all. Like, they're not people that, like, they don't understand the site. Like, you can follow people on here for free, and so I can put out free content and then also supporter only content. So eventually it could be a reason to use it, but for right now, there's probably 200 people that followed over here and have no reason why and will never come back.
Oh shit.
So anyway, it's the very top post on the community. This is the picture that I'm talking about, Dolores.
Fresh haircut.
Feeling himself in this picture here. What the hell? Just logged me out?
Yeah,
I literally just logged in.
You got kicked.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. What's going on here?
Uh-oh. We got a brain fart going on here or something.
Huh.
There you go.
Strange.
Vapor lock.
So yeah, guys, on the left-hand side, even on your phone, you're on your news feed to start with, and you have to get into my community, which is Waylon the Indoor Farmer. So that's when you know you're in there. It's when you see this post.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough said. about that. But
Margaret
we
said,
had to, go ahead. Sorry.
Margaret says you're pretty.
Pretty man. Well, I'm not as metrosexual as I used to be. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, pull up the wheel again. Yeah, anyway, there's like 2 or 3 of you that were interested in it, so I do appreciate the interest. If anyone's still confused or is still interested after the show, please get a hold of me. You have a lot of other people now over there too that you can follow. You can get into the certifiedarmy.locals.com too, and plus all the people that are already there for me. Plus, if you guys want to, I haven't been putting this out a lot, but we've been getting some more subscribers over there. If you have something that you want to promote, business, products, whatever it is, you can post that in my locals community. Make a post. You don't have to comment on any of my stuff. You can make your own post. If you're a paid member of it, you can just post and you can promote yourself. Do it. I will pin a post if it's something that I need everybody to see.
Mhm.
They didn't like the picture. They said goodbye. Yeah, that might be the case. Elisa May might be the case. Elisa May though, she left, but then she couldn't stay away. She got to come back. So Elisa May is part of the crew again. She said she's gonna leave after a month. She only wanted to be the first Facebook subscriber. Is what she was trying. That's all she was going for. So. Was there anybody I didn't give a number to? I think Gerald was the last one. I gave you number 17. Okay, we're good to go there. All right, we'll do a spin. First time for everything. And again, you don't have to be here to win. If you are a subscriber, you get that hash and dash immunity. I don't even know who's hanging out right now. We got 12 over on my page and a bunch coming through from X. Appreciate that. Let's go check in on the Rumble. 9 hanging out still in the Rumble.
Nice.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, just giving out some.
We're covering it up though, I think.
Yeah,
Sort of.
that's all right. We'll just.
As long as we got it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Perfect.
I'm going to be doing a lot more of these and a lot less random giveaways just to get people to share us out, because this is where I give back to the people that really, take time to understand what's going on, as far as like the giveaways. A lot of times when you do those, you get a lot of people that you've never seen come through and you're like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Maybe one of the early people to get in on it looks like number 4, maybe.
If it goes to 11, I know who that is. I think it's 11. Yep.
Boom.
Well, dang, if it ain't old Country Boy Weeds.
All right. You still here? You don't have to be, but are you still here? Congratulations, bro.
Country Boy. Let's go look him up. I'm going to find out how much he gets. Oh, hot damn. I'm going to be sending you some cold hard cash there, Leslie. He gets $12.
Oh, shit.
Leslie is a pro member. That gets him on the screen to play in game night.
Don't clear that out. Can you spin that again and I'll match the same thing you just did? We'll just do the same type of thing.
Rose says she did it. Then if that's the case, maybe we'll have to. Not sure what you did, Rose. I'm looking to see if you posted or you just found it. You mean you found? Right. I'm happy because just getting to learn a new app like that is not always easy. But okay, let me take off his number. There we go. Give Rose a second here. I'm gonna hit. I keep saying I'm gonna hit this bong, but every time I do, my throat's just like.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't hit it yet. Yeah, I definitely burned my throat with my stuff.
Yeah.
Stomach acid. Cheers to that.
That'll do it. Cheers.
It's about $20 I got to get out to the peeps.
All right, Country Boy Weeds, big winner.
Corey, you're going to get 2 packages because of the nerd rope that you won. I had already sent out the other one, so you're going to be getting a second package once I get that one mailed out.
Oh, damn.
All right, we'll do this. I thought I would just give her a second there.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't really smoke much of that. Throat is killing me. Yes, I found it, she said. Okay, for sure. We'll give you a few minutes. We are only about an hour and a half right now, so we're doing pretty good on time. I knew it was going to be a shorter episode. I can't get myself to push us into some other project tonight. It's a little bit too much. I thought about going over there with the phone, showing off some plants, but we did that. You guys saw it already. It's incredible. It's incredible the difference in growth this time than from the last couple on these potatoes, at least. The pineapple is going to be fun, but I might have to transplant that. That might be a heavy root, a big root. You saw those roots, man. That might be too much for that system. It might dig right into the plastic lining. Just dig right through.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I bet you your potato bin, it's probably 60, 70 pounds now, maybe more than that, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think about that, how it will change the weight of the bin, because when you water, your soil is heavy, but then as it's dry, then you're usually a lot lighter. But this is different. Like, it's dry, as it dries, it's still growing, and so it should be heavier and heavier. Mm-hmm. Our plants are doing well. Another week down in the books. Okay.
All right.
What's up, Danielle? Hello.
Hey. Hi, Danielle.
We're waiting to see if we can get Rose on the wheel for number 18. This cart has definitely been helping me out, though. It's little puffs on the cart have been enough to do me justice.
I have a rosin cart that somebody sent me, and it's only a half gram in it, but it seems to last forever, and it's got really good taste. And I don't do carts usually.
Did I show you this? It's one of the items I got at the cookies event I went to. It's from Days Off. It's just a 510 battery plus the charging USB. Mm-hmm. So we'll do a giveaway for this at some point. It's not a huge thing, but a little bit bigger than a swag pack, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Or a bigger swag pack, I guess, depending on who wins. All right, so I'm guessing Rose is doing the sign up and things like that at the moment. Let me think. I got a lot of projects to do outside too. I did get the lawn mowed for the first time this year, which just sucks. I'm like, man, but I actually in good news, I guess, I didn't use the bagger like it was supposed to be used last year. So now I can collect up all my yard trimmings and I can use it in that spot of my hill that's like wasting away. So I can just keep piling up all summer. Hopefully that will help. I just strained my butter for edibles. Rose, Rose, are you trying to get in on this giveaway? Danielle, have a blessed night. Fam, getting dinner set up. Okay. What are you eating, Danielle? Anybody else having problems with Messenger today? Corey, yeah, it has to do with this encryption thing that they added with the PIN number and all that. So go ahead, Rose. I'm waiting for you. If I'm not like rushing you either, but I definitely will wait for you if you say that's what you're working on. I'm down. Sign up, $20 for a whole year. That makes it $1.60 a month, and you get like, I don't know, gazillion chances to win all month. I need you and Dylan for Texas Roadhouse. Huh? You want to take me to Texas Roadhouse, Elisa May?
Yum.
Man. Lisa May got to see Little Pecker yesterday. I didn't get to see it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to see Little Pecker. I didn't know he was going to be in town. I'm busy over here, dad stuff. Also going to events, doing working. I was supposed to say me. Oh, okay. Joe, you and Joe. Oh, Joe has to go. Wait a minute. Maybe just me and Joe will go to the Texas Roadhouse then. So annoying. I don't have the password. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cute chickens. A friend's house. Okay. Yeah, you could try a different device, Corey. Some like if you've put the PIN number on one but not the other, then you would still be able to use that, but it's annoying. To Gerald's point, though, he says you might be able to unencrypt. Or for you might have to get a new pin. I'm not sure. We got Guy Cooksey in the house. What's up, man? You want to pop up for a quick smoke? We're just kind of winding down right now, about to do a giveaway. If you want to come up, we'll send you the link.
Oh yeah.
We're
Tell
just
us
chilling.
about the event.
Yeah, no pressure. Probably won't be on for a terribly long amount of time. I'm waiting for Miss Rose. We want to get her in on this wheel. I'm just refreshing my screen.
Well, it's funny you mention it, Guy. He wants to know what everybody's doing for 420.
I don't know. No idea.
I don't have,
I have no idea.
I have no plans.
Can I enter it? Rose, yeah, I'm waiting to see you comment on the post to enter. That I've been the post for that's inside the community. I'm waiting to see the notification. Corey, don't do that, my guy. Just hold off for a minute there. Yeah, Rose, you definitely can enter. You just have to. I'm just waiting to see it. Yeah, Guy, come on up, man. We're just we're chilling while a couple people are trying to get in on this giveaway. 420 all day, every day. Making an infused dinner for a friend. Okay. That sounds good. Oh, you're doing that for 420. Okay. I'll be in Lincoln, Illinois. Oh, you're going to the Lincoln one.
Yeah. When I was looking for events, that was one of the ones that popped up too.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make the trip with my car.
Yeah, Lincoln's a cruise, man, for me.
I can. I have some things to get paid for in my car. And I'm waiting until the halvening with the Bitcoin. Any day now. 2 days from now, I think, is when it's going to happen.
Nice.
It's not going to be an instant thing, but once it happens, I can wait a little bit, get a little bit of a gain, and then dip out. I'll be happy with some extra cash in my pocket. I'm not trying to leave it all in there forever, but it has dipped down. Let's see, the last month it's gone down over 10%, or not the last month. Let's see, it's gone down almost 20% in the last since March 10th. So it goes down because a lot of people sell when it goes up. So every time it goes up, it only goes up. It's only up for a very short amount of time, because when it's up, people sell and make it go down because they're trying to make the quick buck. And when it goes down, they buy back in, and that's called buying the dip.
That's a good one for it.
A little bit of free advice for everybody. Actually, that was no advice. It's just free knowledge. Let me go back. I will let you go back, Rose. I'm in no enormous hurry at the moment.
I'm north of Chicago. I'm way up by the Wisconsin border. That's where
he's
I'm
up there.
But you'll see us at your event on July 12th and 13th.
I'm just going to send him the link anyway.
We will be there, brother. We'll send.
Yeah, I'm hoping to. Oh, request cannot be processed. There's a problem with this request. Oh, geez.
Yep. It does that to me too, and then I gotta copy it and go to Messenger and send it to him. It depends on the day.
Well, and I think I could talk to him on my phone, but not on the computer, which doesn't help me since my StreamYard link's on the computer.
Oh, he says he's trying to get his son to sleep, or he would come up.
Okay. Well,
gotcha.
No worries. I was just like, well, he didn't respond, so I'll throw him the link in case. Maybe he just was deep in conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there. I see it. I see a notification. Oh, okay. Dollyweed. That must be Miss Rose.
Awesome.
20. She's a brand new member. Cool.
7 years old and he's bouncing off the walls. Sounds like a 7-year-old to me.
Yeah, man, it sucks. I have to get my son in bed before the show, and that's why we do our show a little bit later than other shows. Maybe I don't think that's the case though, because there's plenty of people that come on hours after us and still have their own, their audiences and things. So really, it's a little later for some people, but it's also supposed to be an adult show, so I want it to be a little bit later too, kind of like the old late night talk shows.
Yeah,
there's still some around. I think I'm not sure if anyone listens to those, but just commented. All right.
Yeah, that's why I go live at 6 on Thursdays, so that for people in the boxes aren't interrupted, and Master Rochi as well. So I'm not overlapping you guys, because I come to and I watch,
Rose, that is the wrong post. If you read the top of that post that you commented on, it says April 7th, 2024. You might not be in the community itself. That's probably just one that popped up on your news feed. At the top left of either the app or the website, you can switch to the community. I'm going to put you in though, but I'm trying to get people to understand the app a little better, because for some reason when you're on the news feed, it will pull up random like some of my most popular posts and stuff like that. It's more of like a, you'd have to change the filters and things. But yeah, you have to go into the community. So, but we're going to put you down at number 18.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think I got Dolores yet, but are you here, Dolores? Did you try to? I guess I can be nice and give. Dolores did give it a try. She just commented on the wrong one. So I'll give Dolores number 19.
Yeah, I would do that.
Well, the issue is I have to remember this. That's the problem here. So I have to, if I'm nice and I make all these exceptions, then I have to either write it all down and whatnot. So I'm going to go to the post where she did actually comment. I'm going to say you are number 19 for Miss Dolores. And then Miss Rose, you're number 18. 18. I'm not trying to be a dick, ladies. We're trying to make set up a solid system here. Keep it that way kind of thing. It's working out so far. The last couple of weeks I've been doing this and it's not bad. And thank you for signing up, Rose. I really appreciate it. You're definitely not gonna regret it. I mean, get definitely more than your money's worth. So we're gonna do the spin. Yes, although I told Lost. Oh yeah, you said you were just lost. Didn't have my glasses on. Okay, no problem, ladies. We got you in there this time. But if you get a moment to go comment on the actual post, would be cool at some point. It's a weekly thing, so here we go. Just for solidarity purposes, but yeah, we both got numbers, and those will be your numbers until you win. So when you win, you get taken off the wheel for that week. But 3 spins a week gives plenty of chances on top of all the other stuff. So I did notice some people found me, or some other followers on locals. I think I'm finding people that aren't from Facebook. They're just seeing. You can search around on locals and actually like type in different searches to find random people there. But it's not really that type of app. It's not really like a social media type app. Number 10, that was
Looking like 10. Yep.
that was. I gotta get back to the right one. Here we go. Is that Val? That is Michelle Paris. Won't she be ecstatic?
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Michelle.
Dolores, no, it's the same thing, hon. It's the same thing. It's just that when you use locals, that you might be stuck on your news feed and not actually in. It's kind of like Facebook. You know, you got your regular feed, and then you got to go into the groups, the Facebook groups specifically. That's the same thing on locals. You might just be stuck out on your news feed. That's all it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just don't see the post. That's all.
Okay, I better write this down. Timothy, was it Timothy one? Or no,
No, it's Michelle.
Leslie and Michelle.
Mhm.
That's what it was.
All right. So let me know what I owe Michelle, and I will get a hold of her and send that out.
Sure, I'll get that to you. Let's see.
Michelle's a super supporter of this community for sure.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. And remember, for Miss Rose that you just signed up, you get hash and dash immunity. So if you come in on my show on Wednesdays, we do a giveaway. You're welcome to get in on the hashtag, and then if you're not there when the spin happens and you win, you are covered on any of these days. Like this one here, this spin right here. If you had already commented on that post like yesterday or last night, you wouldn't even have to be here right now. So that's the benefit that you already paid for. So I think I think it's worth it anyway. Congrats. Madison, if you want to get in, let me know. We're probably going to wrap up the show here, but let me know in the DMs if you're interested, if you want to figure it out or anything. It's actually pretty easy once you've gotten used to it, but it's easy for me to say since I'm more used to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, SteveO? What's going on? Did you say you had a guest or just you and Ron this week without a guest?
Oh yeah, we're going to be interviewing Clayton Neidig from TEO Organics, Third Eye Organics, and he's going to be talking about what he's got going on out there and giving us an update. And Ron's going to fill in for Kim this week and be my co-host, and we are going to, spend the hour on Peace News and Views, and that's at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night.
Paul, who are you talking to? I believe you must not be talking to me here because I think you got my address.
Yeah. You might have sent it the wrong one.
Well, no, I already gave some out from him, so I know he's got my address.
Right. No, I mean, like it may be the wrong chat or something.
Oh, touche.
Smoking chicken.
Might be talking to you.
Oh, he's talking to Rose.
Talking to Rose.
Okay. He's going to get that handled. That's great.
Sending Rose a nerd rope.
Yeah, she won one on Fan Friday.
Oh.
Remember the one that you donated to her? Remember you said you didn't want your nerd rope?
That was a couple Fridays. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even forget about that. Mm-hmm.
That was Rose that actually was the next person and she won a t-shirt that night too. So
yeah, I was trying to be nice about it. But then later I thought, well, I guess I should have just kept it because I need more for my game night winners anyway. But I think Paul's getting a lot made and whatnot, so maybe it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, congrats, Rose. Either way,
Paul's a great guy.
I want to know how he's doing. Like, is it like I Love Lucy over there with like an assembly line of nerd ropes? I mean, it's just one long nerd rope all the way through his house, and he's like chopping them up. It's got a long, it reminds me as a kid, I went to a Baptist church with my cousins one time, and that day they happened to be doing, and I was really young, so maybe that's why we were there. I don't remember. But once we got there, they did this thing where they did an ice cream sundae inside of a gutter, and it was full of ice cream sundae. But I know it sounds funny, but the gutter was a brand new gutter, and it was lined with aluminum foil also on top of that. So it was lined with foil, but basically an entire like this long ass. I don't even know what it was, like 20 feet long of ice cream sundae that all of us were eating out of. Later, though, you think that's probably not very sanitary,
Nah, maybe not.
You're double dipping your spoon the whole time.
Yeah.
We were kids. I guess we didn't care, but the adults were doing that to us? Oh, my God.
Yeah. That is a little strange.
Yeah, no problem, Rose. Let us know what you thought of it. Just me, says Paul. Paul, yeah, I mean, you got to be like, not an assembly line of people. I just mean with you.
Yeah, right.
Like a never stopping nerd rope, never ending.
An army.
Bobbing for apples wasn't sanitary either.
Good point.
Then, I mean, you can get into liquor because alcohol, we always used to say, oh, well, it's alcohol. It'll be fine. When you drink off of this one, I'll take a drink. And it's like, I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah, I know they pass around the fireball at the campsite when I go camping with Kelly's friends. So they're not. They always say that they're like, well, it's alcohol. It's okay. Yeah, no germs.
I guess. I mean, maybe that is the case. Maybe there's something that I wonder if, like, maybe herpesiphagonalisipolades. I wonder if that transfers on the liquor bottle. Because that wouldn't be the case. Otherwise, people would just be dousing their crotches with Fireball in order to get rid of the herpesinic acidifilates.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's why I have this when I go to events and festivals. Oh, you can't see it. It's
oh, you can see
it. Yeah, it's a cone that silicone that I can put on different mouthpieces and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You share joints, Colin? Yeah, like that's a big thing too. And I'm trying not to do that as much.
Yeah.
That's I get too sick all the time with that kind of stuff. All right. Back to check out Rumble real quick. 11 Rumblers hanging out, guys. If you're on Rumble and you don't comment and stuff, we appreciate you anyway. Just hit that like button. It'd be great. It'd be awesome. Yeah. Let us know you're out there. Cheers.
Cheers.
And don't forget, I haven't had anybody really talking about it much, but the token float. If you guys are interested in doing a little float trip for a good cause, I think it's June 29th. It's put on by Drizzle Dab. Causes for MS. I'm excited about that. I'm going whether I get people to go with me or not, but I'm definitely going to that. And let's see. The other thing is my Kickstarter campaign's about over with. I think I had like 7 backers. We'll check it out. I don't think that's going to work out for me too well, but honestly, if we can just keep building on the subscriptions, guys, that Rose made 64. If I can get to 100, I'm going to do a big giveaway for sure.
Yeah. I backed you.
Go ahead.
I backed you. Did you notice?
I'm looking at it right now. I'm going back to it right now. 7. It doesn't say who. It just says 7 backers. I've got 16 days to go. 16 days to go.
Well, come on, everybody. Jump in there, man. Let's help the indoor farmer. Come on.
I don't know. I thought it would take off, not from Facebook people that we know on Facebook, but because I did a lot of research on the site and it seemed like it would go well. But then some of these people could be doing the campaign multiple times in order just to get to the first payout. Like, because if you try it and it doesn't work, you don't get anything. No one pays anything. And then I could just like restart it. We'll see how that goes. I've never done it before, so let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. Well, let's get going. I think I need to go get something to eat now that I've got a little appetite. I made this really cool dish with like noodles. It's bacon. It was chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese. That was all mixed together, and I had broccoli and all this stuff. It was good stuff. One of those like bag meals. You supported Trent? Hell yeah, brother. Trent, you were on the wheel. I'm not sure if you saw that, but we just did a couple spins actually. What is it? Smoke and choking. What do you mean? What is it? Got my cart from. Oh, you're talking to Rose. Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Timothy over on Rumble. 13 awesome people hanging out on the Rumble. Strawberry Skittles is the thing. I got this cart here, Rose. It's called Creamy Sauced. I've never heard that strain before, but it's a weird one.
I don't even remember what strain this thing, the rosin was.
Creamy Sauced. Support? Paul, what do you mean, Paul? Paul, I don't think you got in on this. If you get a chance to go over to locals, I did put a pinned post at the top. You could also put a advertisement in there if you want to get more people to check out your ropes as well. Hey, we've got Chaotic Sandman on X. What's up, bro? Not a lot. We're basically just chilling now. The show's basically over. It's almost 2 hours now. We're in. So if you want to check out our plants and what we got growing on, it's about an hour and 40 minutes ago. So you're welcome to check out the rewatch. It's really good. See you guys again. Thank you, Janet. Janet, I'm gonna make a point to tag you, especially when we're doing those open giveaways. I'll try to tag you on Wednesday. Yeah. Good night, Margaret.
Night, Margaret.
But I this intrigues me though. You'll do that. Thanks, bro. Yeah, thanks for popping in on X. Yeah, we don't get a lot of commenters on X, but we've had at least about 20 people, it looks like, pop through on X. So shouts out to all of you guys. Let's go find the outro. I think I loaded it. I did. Okay, so we're good to go. Remember, everybody, SteveO, you got anything, man? Say goodnight before I do my thingy.
Let's see. No, I'll see you guys Wednesday for Peace News and Views, Thursday for Turkey Thursdays, and everybody have a great week. And we'll see if the seeds, see how tall those seedlings are next week on the certified segment.
Yep, give them the 1 week test. Yeah. Remember, everybody has to eat, guys. Every single person has to eat. That's what we're up here for. Have a good night, guys. Peace.
Peace.